Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Humbabe Podcast. This is episode 6, maybe 7.
Maybe.
And we got two very special guests here today.
So we have Mr. Ferrara, band teacher, player, and enthusiast. And we have AY, player and band enthusiast. How are you guys doing?
Great.
I'm doing awesome.
Happy to be here.
Great.
So
All right.
me and Adam are both in the band right now. I play the trumpet. He plays alto saxophone. Mr. Ferrara is our band director, obviously. And then Sarthak has had Mr. Ferrara in music theory and American music.
Can confirm he's a certified dog in those classes. Best American music teacher I've ever had. He taught me a
How
lot.
many of them have you had?
I mean, I took music theory too, so like out of those two, you were the best one.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Ferrara.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're going to talk about some band now. We're going to start with band camp. So, Mr. Ferrara, tell us about what band camp is.
Yeah, band camp already coming up this August. We go up to Lake Winnipesaukee. We take a boat over to Bear Island, and we're there for 4 days. We do marching skills, rehearsals, and then a bunch of free time and games and things like that.
Mm-hmm. I've heard from other members that a lot of shenanigans happen on that Bear Island.
Oh, yeah?
Could you tell us of some?
Nope.
Nope. What stays on Bear Island stays on Bear Island.
What happens at band camp stays at band camp.
Okay, but
No, we there's a lot of traditions that go with, well, really band in general, but band camp for sure.
Mhm.
Sub-freshmen get nicknames. There's a spirit stick that gets bigger and bigger, presented by the senior boys each year. Michael could talk about that this year. There's a whole lot of stuff that happens at camp.
Oh, man,
Right.
I wish I went now.
yeah, you should have.
Mr. Chance?
So,
Missed it.
AY,
Yeah.
at band camp, what do you like better, the band or the shenanigans?
It was more fun when we had a hot list, but yeah.
You had a what?
We had
But-
nothing.
No, we
now
changed
that's
that.
not a thing. The band is pretty fun. Visitors.
Visitors.
The marching is very long. It depends a lot on the weather while we're at camp.
Yeah, that's true.
We've had weeks where it's been like 100 degrees every day,
Mhm.
you know, and we've had weeks where it's like 65 and cloudy. So when it's not that hot, the marching and the actual band part of it's a lot of fun. But when it heats up, it's more the camp part that's
The
fun.
camp?
Our
see
cabin's
it.
notoriously good at the shenanigans, too.
At the
So,
That's
shenanigans?
facts.
2-time golden chicken winners.
Golden chicken.
we had a-
What is a golden chicken?
It's the
Winner.
trophy you get for winning the Olympics. So the last 2
Olympics.
years, we won the Olympics.
Yeah, we should talk about the Olympics, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Olympics that you can win. There's variety show. So
Yep.
each cabin puts on a skit. You guys did not win
We
that.
we
No,
won
we got,
2
we
years
got
ago.
third place.
Third place. Some would say
That's
you
probably
were
my
robbed
favorite
of
part.
second, but in any case, you did not place on that one.
Come on, dog.
And then what's the other one? Oh, the marching
The
game.
marching game,
Yeah.
which I won
You
this
did?
year.
He
Last
won-
year,
I won
last year he
our
won.
junior
That's
year.
right.
He won our senior year.
So it's a
Attaboy,
big
Michael.
Simon Says game.
Oh,
I'll give
it's a-
them a bunch of marching commands,
Yeah.
and the last one standing. This year, Michael wins.
Hey, attaboy, Michael.
I'm usually not good at it. The last, but he's always good at it. What place did you get?
Last year, I didn't. Because that was when I dislocated my shoulder. So I did not. It was
How'd
not
you
good.
dislocate that shoulder?
I did it over the summer. I was on an inflatable slide and it popped out. But then I went to band camp and it still didn't work right.
Nice. Nice.
Only you would dislocate your shoulder like that.
On a slide.
On a
Do you know-
inflatable slide.
Do you know Bradley Stevens?
No,
I know Bradley Stevens.
No idea.
Yeah, I was with him.
Nice.
You don't want to know.
I guess we won't know.
I think WCTV knows him. I think he does something here.
Sam?
I think
Sam knows him?
probably.
Oh, I see.
Should
Alright.
I bring him in?
He might be a little too busy.
You don't want him in.
All right, so we're gonna move on past the summer into the fall. There's marching season. So tell us about what goes on, Mr. Ferrara, in marching season.
So marching season is kind of a mix of rehearsals and games. We start off with the evening rehearsals, which are long, 6 to 9. We have about 4 or 5, maybe 6 of them in the month of October, which prepares us for the games through the season. So we try to be ready for that first home game. This year was tight, but next year hopefully we have another week on top of that to prep. And yeah, every Friday or every other Friday we have a football game. We're going to try to go, rumor has it, we're going to try to go to some away games this fall. and then we got Tewksbury at the end of it to close it out. But yeah, pretty much just games and rehearsals. We have Veterans Day in November. Isn't there something else? Halloween parade.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on in the fall.
Is
It's a
it?
good time.
Are there any concerts in the fall, or is that just like more towards the?
So we start off pretty all marching. We don't do any
Okay.
concert band until about, I would say, earliest mid-October, and then we prep for the concert in December.
All right. How have the concerts been recently, in your opinion?
Good. Well, we were supposed to have one last week. We got rained out. But
Yeah. Although it ended up being the perfect weather for a concert.
it was probably, the best
But
day of the year
there's
so
nothing
far.
you can do about it.
So we're going to hope for try again this Thursday.
I see.
I know marching season's definitely my busiest time of year
Yeah.
with band. So that's always crazy. AY, what do you have to say about marching season?
Marching season's a lot of fun. The football games are good. Our halftime show usually comes out all right.
Yeah.
Especially with the evening rehearsals. And now that we're coming back from band camp, having the opener already learned. So that's a big help. But it's the most fun part of the year.
Yeah.
I agree.
I see, when I go to football games and stuff, it's the football team's all right, I guess, right? They usually lose, but I go there to see the band, because you guys kill it every time.
No, honestly, though, it's kind of crazy you say that because coaches from other teams and refs often come up to me at home games talking about the band. And very, very rarely do they come to me to talk about the football team. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool what we got going on.
Yeah,
We're
it's
kind of a big deal.
Oh, big deal, Michael.
Best band in the land.
Yes,
Best band
sir.
of the land.
Yes, sir. Wildcats on top.
All right, so after the fall, after marching season wraps up with football season wrapping up, we move into concert season. Tell us about concert season and what that entails.
Concert season's cool. It's totally different than marching. So marching to me, because I went to Wilmington too, so I went through this program, and it really hasn't changed much in terms of how each season kind of feels. To me, marching season feels like you're on a team, like a sports team. You're practicing together. You're together all the time, multiple times a week. Concert to me turns more into the traditional kind of what you think of as band, as a class. Not a whole lot of after-school events. But our focus shifts to kind of the visual aspects of marching band to the musical aspects of concert band. We're really working phrasing and musicality and things that you really don't get the chance to focus on the field.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you have to say, AY? About
Concert band's a lot of
season?
fun. It's a big change. In marching season, we're together basically every day. But when you shift into concert season, we only have band 2 or 3 times a week. So it's a nice break from those people.
Yeah.
AY, which one would you like more? Or do you like more? Marching
Probably
season?
marching season.
Marching season?
Marching
So you like
season's
to be
just a
with
lot of fun.
everybody?
Yeah, especially
Mhm.
most of our friends are all in band, so you're around them all the time.
I see.
I see Mike every day.
Yep.
I would
I-
love to see Mike every day.
You kind of do see me every day.
Not every day. I didn't see you yesterday.
Oh, you're right.
Where were you at my tennis game?
Yesterday was a Sunday.
Yeah,
You had
buddy.
a tennis match on Sunday?
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's because we get rained out every time.
Hmm.
Sucks. Alright.
All right.
What are some of your best memories from band? From both of you?
Both of you. Who's first?
I'll go first.
All right.
My best memory is our sub-freshman year, so in 8th grade. We were in the cabin, and someone brought lightsabers.
Okay.
So our good friend Aiden was there, and he was battling with a lightsaber, and somehow it got in his mouth. The handle of the lightsaber was in his mouth.
Okay.
And
I just want to go on the record and say this is before I was band director, so
Yes,
this is
this
no
was not
reflection
Mr.
on me.
Ferrara.
and it was in his mouth, and he whacked someone else with it, but it cut the roof of his mouth,
Oh.
the inside of the handle.
Yeah.
So and then it was bleeding, so he had to go to the nurse and be like, "I cut my mouth on a lightsaber," and he needed a buddy to go with him, so I had to go. He couldn't really talk, so I had to go to the nurse and be like, "Hey, my friend cut his mouth on the handle of a lightsaber." It was really awkward.
That was our good friend Lucky Charms.
Yep,
That was his nickname.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, who's actually, was he here?
I
didn't
don't
see it.
think I see it.
He has his
Aiden.
internship here.
He has an internship.
He does.
Yes.
Who was that?
Aiden
Aiden
Trites.
Trites.
No.
He's a G.
Aiden Trites
he's
is a
funny.
G.
Yeah.
What are your favorite memories?
Oh boy, my favorite memory from this year.
This can be from being band director or even from when you were
When I was a
high
student.
schooler. Yeah.
Well, this year, in terms of memories, the first thing that pops in my head is the Halloween parade that we did. I don't know if I'd say it's a favorite, but it's definitely the most memorable from this year. We march in the Halloween parade. Like I said, it's the Sunday before Halloween every year in Woburn. And we really don't like to turn that one down. Like the town of Woburn hires us to do it, and we like to show up and do it. So anyways, there was some rain in the forecast. I decided it'll be fine, and it wasn't. It was sheets of rain all day. We were soaked, cold, miserable, wet. Damn. Not good.
And mind you, we're all wearing Halloween costumes. So I was dressed as a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
And then there's just like a downpour.
So the Ninja Turtle wasn't the worst. The worst were the people who dressed up as Smurfs and painted their whole face blue. And then, as the parade went on, they became less and less
Smurfy.
blue. Yeah.
And then the drum majors were in blow-up pumpkins. Ben was telling me his pumpkin was taking on water.
Yeah.
It's like a slowing down
boat with a hole in it.
Yeah. Good memories. Not necessarily positive ones, but they're good ones.
It sounds memorable.
Yeah, very memorable.
That sounds memorable.
Yeah. All right. Now we have some questions for you, AY.
What's
As someone who's taken on many leadership roles, or you section leader, quartermaster, director's assistant, what are some lessons or skills you've learned from these leadership roles in the band?
I guess I've learned how to talk to people, especially that I'm not friends with. So at band camp, right, like running sectionals, we have new kids every year, right? So we have 8th graders, we have new freshmen, and I don't know them at all. But by the end of band camp, we end up all being friends. You know, it's great. You meet a lot of people, and we all work well together. So
Nice.
it's awesome.
Yeah, honestly, talking about that again real quick, I think that's my new answer. That's my favorite part about band, because it's true. As corny and cheesy as it sounds, it really is the truth about band. Like, you have kids that are all different backgrounds, whether they're student athletes or whether they're in drama club or whether they're doing their own thing or whatever it is. In band, though, I feel like all that kind of dissolves, you know what I mean? And you're really on just a team. And I think you see that most in marching band, which is why it's my favorite part, going back a little bit. But, yeah, I'm going to double down with Adam. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, it sounds really corny, but like we really are all friends.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of my closest friends are like you, people in band that I've met. All right. Now, AY, what would you say to younger kids who are considering joining band?
I would definitely join band. It's a lot of fun. I mean, obviously, you get to meet a lot of people, make a lot of friends, but we also do really fun things, right? We go to band camp. We go on the ski trip now.
Oh, yeah.
The ski trip's a lot of fun, even though we don't play band on the ski trip.
Team building.
A
A little bit of a break.
So we get to have a lot of fun there. But it's really a great experience. And if I didn't do band, I don't know what else I would be doing.
But you get track manager.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh.
I would be at every track practice all season. That would be sad.
I hate that about you, because you left the tennis team.
And all of a sudden, you guys started being bad.
No, what do you mean bad, bro? It's just people are selling. All right,
I don't know.
People are selling.
I'm going to States with my track team this weekend.
Okay, we're gonna go to stage 2. All right, don't worry, buddy.
All right. So now that we've talked a lot about bands, we're going to move on to the other classes that you teach, Mr. Ferrara, which are kind of new. There's music theory and then American music. What do you have to say about those?
Yeah, they're really cool classes. Music theory is kind of a half-year split where we start with music theory and then we move into arranging. So students first learn the skills needed to write and compose music. And then the second half, I guess, it's a semester course, so the second quarter, we move into arranging and actually writing music for different ensembles and things like that. So that's been pretty cool. This year, actually, the first year, we offered an advanced section of it, which Adam was in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, were you in that one?
No. Beginner. Let's be real.
No, when you transfer from the service learning class, it's kind of you end up in the.
Oh, that's right. We got you late.
Yeah.
Well, he came a day later than I did.
A day? Wait, was
Yeah,
it?
You lasted one extra class in service learning.
That's right. I forgot you switched into that,
Yeah,
too.
I only lasted one class. Then.
And I took service learning. And we just had Miss Dunlap on the podcast, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
So, yeah.
Came full circle.
Yeah.
No shade towards that
No
class.
shade.
That's
a great class.
No shade towards that class.
It's one of my
That
favorite
class is-
classes that I've taken. So
I wanted to take it.
Wanted to take.
I wanted to also
Hey,
take music theory.
Music theory
or
more.
American music.
Is that a half year?
Yeah.
Service learning? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have taken American music. But anyways, American music is different class, another half-year course where it's focused on like basically music history in this country, starting from about the Civil War up to today.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sarthak, you're someone who you've never played an instrument, right?
Never. Actually,
But-
no. I was a black belt on the recorder.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Other than the
So-
recorder. But you've taken some music classes with Mr. Ferrara.
Yes,
How did
I
those?
have.
How did those go? How'd you like them?
Okay, so I took both music theory and American music, and I'm not gonna lie, music theory was really hard, but it was pretty fun because you kind of explained it in a little bit of a math way,
Yeah.
and not to sound like nerdy, but it actually helped a lot.
No, honestly, with you in that class, I thought for sure you were going to come in and not know much, and I thought it was going to be really hard for you to learn it because everyone else in the class, for the most part, was in band. So I knew that they could read rhythms and they could read notes, but you came in with nothing. But I was shocked at how quickly you really, I feel like, mastered the material, like
Thank
as
you.
much as the kids that were in band. It was
Thank you.
it was a really pleasant surprise.
Great job, Sarthak.
Yeah.
Man, I tried my hardest in that class.
And now,
alright?
I know you did.
Different story for American music, but for music
American
theory,
music
you really
was so
tried.
fun though. American music was so fun, and I still learned. Like I know who Scott Joplin is now.
Do you? Who is
Yes,
he?
Scott Joplin was the ragtime guy.
All right.
That's
And
the extent to what I've learned in that class too.
exactly.
All right.
All right.
That doesn't make me look good at all.
Well,
No, that class you learn a lot from it. We were just a bit of a rowdy group of kids,
it was such a fun class though.
but now that the seniors are gone, I'm sure they're learning.
We learned about
I'm
Freddie
sure they're learning a
Guthrie.
lot.
Who?
Freddie Guthrie.
Not Freddie Guthrie.
No,
Was it?
Montgomery.
Oh, the last name was right.
It's Woody.
Woody McGuthrie.
Woody-
Woody.
No, no.
Woody.
Just
Sorry.
Guthrie.
Woody
Guthrie?
Guthrie.
Oh, just
Woody-
Guthrie.
Woody Guthrie.
With Guthrie.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can
what was the
anyone tell
name?
me anything about Woody Guthrie?
Jazz.
No.
No.
Did
That
someone
was
give
shot
a
in
really
the
bad
dark.
presentation on him?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Country? Like
No.
soul?
I mean,
Wait,
yeah,
what was
sure. I
he?
guess you could say fun
It's like
country. More
folk.
folk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Folk.
folk.
Oh,
American
yeah.
roots, like, you know, that kind of.
Wait, what was the name of the guy that like the freshmen kept on laughing at?
That was him.
That was
That,
him.
that was
him.
Guthrie?
That was
Yes.
Guthrie.
That was
That was so
a variation.
I laughed
of Guthrie.
like
Woody Guthrie, yes.
and during the presentation when they said it, I laughed like on purpose, and I didn't expect them to just not stop laughing.
They didn't
Everyone
stop.
was laughing except Mr. Ferrara.
Yeah, I was not.
They didn't stop.
It wasn't even that funny, and they just wouldn't stop.
And when the other group did the hammer thing, and they're like,
Whose group was that? I thought that,
That
was
was
you.
ours.
That
Yeah,
was
I was
ours.
gonna say, I thought that was you.
Yeah,
Too. Yeah, that wasn't funny.
that was
either.
sick. But with back to the topic
yeah.
at hand. With music theory, I remember like after taking that class, or actually no, during it, I was watching YouTube, and then I got like music composing music videos. Like it was like Smash Mouth, I think, and like how Smash Mouth was written, and I was like, wait, I kind of understand this now.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is crazy. I've never seen music like this.
No, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you can learn if you take music theory. Sarthak, not a musical person, but
Not a music person.
I learned a lot.
Honestly, I like listening to music. I don't like playing it.
that's fair.
Unless I was in band. Maybe I should have taken band.
It's too late.
I was forced into chorus because my parents forgot to pick a thing for me, and I forced to take chorus. But no hate to Miss Burneville.
What, through middle school?
Yeah, through middle school. Else I would have definitely done
you could have
band.
joined in high school.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
could
say,
do
why
that.
didn't you do chorus in high school?
I was trying to take all the AP classes. All right, man. I didn't have
You couldn't
time.
take an AP bio sophomore year.
I did take AP by
No, my point is, like, if you did band, you couldn't.
Yeah, I know exactly. Then I wouldn't be.
No one can.
Wait, no, can people take
Well,
it now?
You can drop the. Well, probably now you can, but you could
Yeah.
do that, or what's her name? Kaylin did it, but she dropped the language for a year.
Oh, okay.
I see.
But then you have to pick it back up later, because now most colleges require 3 years of language.
Oh, that's dumb.
UMass only does 2 though, so you can drop sophomore, pick it up junior, drop senior.
But
Yeah,
for the most part, people taking band haven't really had much problems
Yeah.
taking classes. I've got to
Yeah.
take a ton of classes that I've wanted, pretty much
Yeah.
all of them, and taken band for an entire year, all
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
So
It hasn't been an issue.
yeah,
All right, AY. What was like your favorite part about music theory and stuff? Like, what did you get out of that class?
I thought it was really cool. Like, so obviously we play like in like a wind band, so we don't get to. There's other than like he can see the score, right, and you can see the chords on the score. But from my perspective, I don't see that, right. I only see like one note.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to see music theory and writing and arranging the music, then I could like see the chords and how they all fit together,
Yeah,
and that was really cool.
that's sick.
that's something that I definitely don't have a lot of knowledge on. Not taking music theory,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
I've just played what my music says. So I think it's something that's very interesting that I might want to learn about in
Yeah.
college.
Or you could be a super senior and take music theory.
Could do that.
All right.
Yeah.
You could, and you'd be in the band again, and you'd had band camp again. Michael, I think.
Well,
I
he
know.
can go to band camp again as a chaperone.
Oh wait.
Hopefully, unless it conflicts with
I'm gonna
band
be there.
camp at
I
college.
say, Adam, you
Ooh.
coming?
Of course. Wouldn't miss it for the world,
boy.
Mr. Ferrara.
Nice. Nice.
Adam goes for Bear Island. Oh boy. All right. I just remember something about music theory. I think that was a class I tried the hardest in this year, cause I think throughout high school I've only pulled one all-nighter, and it was for your class.
No way.
Because remember when you gave us like what was it, like 6 arranging projects or something like that?
Oh, in the span of like 7 classes, you got
Yeah.
like 6 projects.
Yeah, you do them one a day.
They were.
Why
I did
not?
them all on the same day.
I did them. Okay, I think I did most of them. I had like 3 left, and I did all of them the night before, and I was so drained because I was listening to my like Spotify playlist while still making the music, and then it was just music everywhere, and I was so annoyed. And the thing is, some of them sounded so bad, but I was like, you know what, I just gotta finish this, man. But one of them sounded so good, and I was like,
One out of the 7?
one out of this. Actually, not out of the 7. Out of the 4 I did that night.
Yeah.
1 out of 4 of them sounded so nice. And I was like, nice job, Sarthak. I was proud of myself.
That one was good. I think you showed that one to me.
It was
You
the
were
sugar
very-
sugar one.
Yeah, you were
That
very
one was
proud of
actually
that
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah.
Gotta give you that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Ferrara taught me. Thank you, Mr. Ferrara.
Anytime.
All right. Thank you guys very much for
Yeah.
joining us. We
Mhm.
got through a lot. I appreciate you, Adam, and
Of course.
Mr. Ferrara. for
Anytime.
Appreciate
joining us.
you.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Any last words, Mr. Ferrara
And Adam,
and Adam?
anything you'd like to
I'm
like?
good. I mean, you should join band. I mean, the color guard's always an option.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
We're looking for color guard.
I don't know
right
if
now.
they have. They must have fun, right? They come.
They must. They keep coming down.
They get to experience band camp.
That's
How
right.
could they not?
That's right.
Anything else to say, Mr. Ferrara?
No, yeah. Thanks for having me on. We're looking forward to a fun season. It'll be sad without you guys.
Yep.
All right.
right.
Thank you very
Might
much
come visit.
for watching, and until next time, Humbabe.
Humbabe.
I'm babe.
I'm babe.
Humbabe.
Humbabe.